Coming to you from the great city of Omaha, Nebraska. Come on, get up! You are listening to The Brewer and the Baker, a baseball card podcast. Here are your hosts, Midge and Dan.
Hey folks, welcome.
Hey, this is episode 7.
This is episode 7. I'm the brewer.
I'm the baker.
I almost said I'm the baker.
That would have been weird.
That would have been weird. I mean, I didn't bake anything this week. Welcome to episode 7. Actually wanted to update you guys on
episode number. We tried doing it, and then we completely...
And then, it was in show notes, too, but, who reads those? But
so what's the plan today?
So our plan today, our goal, you might say today, is to go over more in depth our actual hobby goals. We've given you guys hobby updates, what we're collecting, those sorts of things, but not what our end goal or potential end goal and where we're at with those. We kind of covered it in episode 1-ish on kind of intro to us, but not necessarily in depth on what the progress is, what we are doing, what our long-term
and maybe a little
are.
bit when we were talking about our personal, like how we got back into the hobby. Right?
Well, yeah.
Because
so
there's
origins,
there's segments for both of us, I believe, that have continued, right? From those. So
right. Yep.
Yeah. What are our goals? What projects are we working on?
Yeah. What projects do we want to start,
right.
or do we want to see ourselves end?
So, this is actually something that we're going to revisit on a semi-regular basis.
Maybe not quarterly, maybe quarterly. But
yeah, every 3 to 4 months or so, just to kind of, because we see it as a way of keeping ourselves.
Keep ourselves true to it.
Yeah, it's a way to keep it. What's accountable is the word I wrote down.
Yeah, well,
to our goals.
I don't like accountability.
I'll be your accountability buddy. Is that right?
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm back in. I'm back in. All right.
Before we do that, though, so basically what this show is going to be, you know how we do like hobby updates? The entire show is going to be hobby updates.
Right.
Basically. Before we do that, though, we do need to thank somebody. Because earlier this week, Iowa Dave, who is the guy who runs the Shallow End podcast, gave us a little bit of a shout out on his Instagram stories earlier this week, saying I'm really excited to see where this goes.
Yeah.
So thank you, Dave. That is awesome. Appreciate that. That was very helpful.
Yeah.
I've been putting in the work. We're now at just over 525 followers on the Instagram
As of time of recording. Yeah.
Speaking of Instagram, please follow us and please engage. Our Instagram is Brewer Baker Podcast. If you want to email us for whatever reason, it's brewerbakerpodcast at gmail.com. So, speaking of that. So, we are more than halfway to getting...
doing live content.
Getting 1,000 people, getting 1,000 followers so we can do live content and stuff.
Yeah. So, I mean, Dan, that was a large catalyst for yourself. I guess what is your end goal for that? Like, not end goal, but what do you want?
I see what you're doing.
It's called segueing, Dan.
Yeah. The stated goal is to be able to go live. I really wanted to go live after I said this last episode. I really wanted to go live after I got back from the national, because I had a whole bunch of stuff that wasn't even national related that I wanted to show off, but I couldn't because we didn't have enough followers. So that's the stated goal. But
is there a weekly thing, like in the off weeks between episodes, or?
Not right now. I don't have anything planned, but that's actually a really good idea.
I mean,
to continue engagement while we're not on the, releasing episodes. It's not planning on the air. I love it. Okay, so
it's called sausage talk.
Yeah, we can. We'll talk about that. That's a really good idea. Okay,
all right. Back to the actual goals. Dan, I see quite the list over there. Mine is a list just because I have links, and I'm trying not to scroll too far down because I've
don't scroll. No scrolling.
My wife is.
We got a thing. We got a thing. No more. We got a thing, but it's
right.
down on the page, and we don't want them to see it yet.
Yeah,
it's a surprise. Anyway, so you want me to go first?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll go first
because otherwise I'm going to eventually spoil it because I spill on to page 2 where the surprise is.
All right. So my projects, stuff I'm working on. I've been doing this for a long time, so I have a lot. So I'm really only going to update the things that actually have updates, right? First, the 2006 Bowman Heritage Relics White set. As I mentioned before, I wanted to go live because I had a whole bunch of Heritage Whites come in. Sorry, I had an alarm go off because I have a card I'm watching that's going to end in 3 minutes on eBay.
Oh, well, I mean, I can try and vamp, or I can go and you can do it. Actually, you know what? Fine. You want to segue so Dan can buy something live on the show?
Okay.
I mean, we can do it.
Well, I'll put in a bid. We'll see if it actually.
All right, fine. I will start. Let's go back and forth. So, I know you weren't finished with Heritage White there. My number one, I think I stated it a couple episodes ago, but my most ambitious goal that I'm working on, or my project that I'm working on, it's actually not baseball related at all. It's actually soccer. So it's the 2024 Topps Chrome MLS. I'm working on the Johnny Russell Rainbow. Right now, I have the refractor. I do not have the prism. I don't know why I haven't just bought that yet.
Probably because you can buy it at any time, right?
Right. Yeah. There's not a rush to it. The rose gold, I have it watched. It'll probably be 2-3 days. I forget exactly when it ends, but that's to 250. I have the purple refractor ordered, the purple wave. So Topps did this lovely thing. The purple true is through Hobby Only or Hobby Direct, and then purple wave, anything that's wave, is through retail.
I'm not going to win it, so whatever.
Okay. Covering it, I've got a ways to go. I have some of the lower end ones. I do have a gold. I do have a blue that's actually I have and then graded because this came out in one of our one of our pilot episodes.
This is one of the tag cards.
Yeah, one of the tag cards.
Oh, yeah.
But I do feel like maybe for my own PC, they might all be tagged just because of...
Well, if you like it.
Because of how I like this.
Yeah, if you like it.
I like the feel of it. I like the look of it.
Don't be pressured to do PSA just because.
Right. Yeah. To me, it might be something that I am doing with all... I don't know about doing it with all of them. There's 17 different, and right now... Where I'm going with this is right now, black is to 10 is about as far as I can get. There's there's actually 3 different blacks. There's the standard black, the black wave, which I've not even seen pop up, and then the shimmer black, which came out of Mania boxes, which Mania boxes were a higher end version, but they're guaranteed high end hits.
Okay.
And they were like $600 a box, but they were where 101s, you were guaranteed anything that came out of it was under 10, basically. Yeah, great, but most of those are into the hands of people that were going to be able to afford a superfractor as it is. So it's kind of not a lost goal, but I think capping myself at 10 feels appropriate anyways. Without me pulling a 1 of 1, I was never going to accomplish this anyways, just for price point. But I feel good about capping it at the 10.
Sure.
So back to your Bowman.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, not going to win that one. Put my max bid in, and that was it. So the Bowman Heritage Relics White out of 49 from 2006. I got a big shipment from ComC when I got back from Chicago. And there were 7 or 8 of them in there. Torrey Hunter, Lance Berkman, Dontrelle Willis.
Yeah, some decent names in there, yeah.
Yeah, none of them were like Hall of Famers, but they were like, popular players. I actually found out I already owned one of the Dontrelle Willises, so now I have a second.
I have 2 purples of the Johnny Russells.
Okay.
Because
you didn't know and you just purchased it.
Because
So
it was $150. It was $1.50, and it's a card numbered to less than 200.
Sure.
Yeah, I just bought it because it was good price.
Right. So yeah, now I own 2. I'll figure. He's a popular player. He's for people my age, so I'm not worried about moving it. So that's there. Like I said in the episode where I went over 2006 Bowman Heritage, I don't think I'll ever actually complete that set, just because some people will never come up for sale.
Yeah.
Because who is going to think about Maglio Ordonez?
And if they can tell the difference on the whites.
Right, that too.
Or that,
Well, it is numbered on the back, so that's like the biggest, but
the biggest
still.
tell, but
still.
Yeah, you've already.
Right. So that's cool. I'm always on the lookout for those. I'm happy to pick up stuff that I didn't already own, or maybe did own and didn't know. On to 2024 Fleer Retro Looney Tunes, which I have not talked about since we've gone actually live, but I have talked about in the Super Secret episodes.
Was that?
Yeah, it
Holy
was.
cow.
It was season.
Okay.
It was the episode 2 where we mostly talked about it.
Okay. Oh yeah, because I found you a box of it, and then we opened it after the show. Okay, yeah.
I have been working on. I love. By the way, Looney Tunes is like my favorite non-sports
like property,
right? So, listen, I love Star Trek, I love Star Wars, I love Lord of the Rings, I love all those things, but Looney Tunes is mine. I know probably a lot more about Disney than I probably should. But I love Looney Tunes. I have a deep appreciation for Looney Tunes and Mel Blanc and the animation
the voice
progress,
acting or the okay?
Yeah, just everything about it is. I love it. So there is a subset, because this is Fleer Retro. They have a whole bunch of like sets from that Fleer put out in the 2000 or late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah. Jambalayas and the Fleer Upper Deck EX and Metal Universe, those type of things.
Yeah.
You can get PMGs out of it. It's great. I pulled my first PMGs out of this.
Precious metal gems, if
yes.
you don't know. But
so one of the inserts is called Accountabilibuddies, and it is a gold foil die cut, which is, as I mentioned in the past, that's kind of right up my alley. And now you have Looney Tunes on top of it.
Die cut Looney Tunes.
I can't
check.
Yeah, it's only a 25 card set. I was actually able to pick up 3 of them within the last week. I got Speedy and Michigan J Frog and
I forgot that's his name. Oh, yes. Okay.
And another one.
I just thought, how absurd is that of a name? But yeah, that's his name.
And another one. Hold on, I'm gonna quickly go on eBay and see what my purchase history. Yeah, that one, that guy. Where's my purchase history?
Oh man,
where is my purchase?
So
history?
yeah, PMGs overall. If anybody doesn't know what a PMG precious metal gem is, I don't know exactly.
It's an iconic '90s thing.
They're so cool.
Yeah.
Like the Todd Helton PMG is one of the cards that I previously, as a Rockies fan, thought was Scotty B cards on YouTube is a big Todd Helton, and he holds a 9 or a 10,
which is incredible for those cards.
Insane for those. Yeah. Anyways, if you want to, look them up.
Yeah.
They're a very, very fun set, iconic set.
And the price reflects that.
Yeah.
Marvin the Martian.
Oh, nice.
Would have been the third one that I picked up. So there's a 25 card set. I'm at 13 or 14. I don't remember exactly. I've got the big ones, and I am going to cut out a clip of the impression that I did of the the foghorn leghorn back of the card, which is amazing, and I'll insert it here. I decided that I am going to take on a new project. I have like 3 going on, maybe more. But the one I'm working on currently is the 2024 Fleer Retro Looney Tunes Ultrabilities insert. Ultrabilities is a throwback to a 90s set that Fleer Ultra put out. I picked up I had two from boxes that I had purchased earlier, and I picked up 2 more on eBay. One of them is a Foghorn Leghorn card. Yeah. I don't know if you remember Foghorn Leghorn. He's that country Southern gentleman country guy, giant chicken, right? Who has a very distinctive cadence. Yeah. Sure, we'll go with that. The card itself was only about $25, which is kind of expensive, especially for a set that's going to have 25 cards in it. It's going to be kind of expensive to kind of put this together, told. Over time, I'll be able to do it. It's not going to be that hard. Now, I love the set, but this particular card may just be now in my top 3. And it's all because of the back of the card.
Yes.
The back of the card. All right, I don't normally read the back of cards. It's one of the things that I'm kind of embarrassed about, actually. I'm such a big baseball card honk. I don't read the back of cards. It's just like the least most important thing on the list is what's on the back of the card. For some reason, I read the back of the card for this one, and it's amazing. Now, I'm going to try to do a terrible Foghorn Leghorn impression, so please forgive me.
Warner Brothers?
Mel Blanc.
Stay away.
Don't. Mel will be rolling in his grave. I am very sorry, but please know, Mel, you are the king of voice acting, and I. All right, here we go. Boy, you nicked one of the corners. That corner's about as sharp as a pencil after a test. This card ain't gonna grade higher than a 6, I say. 6. There. So that you can laugh at my terrible impression. That
it's fantastic.
All right,
fantastic.
So, very excited about finishing that set.
Is that That is the finish of it, or how many?
There's 25 cards.
Right.
I'm at 12, 13, or 14, something like that.
So you still have.
I still have work to do. They're not crazy expensive. I got the expensive ones out of the way.
It's more them coming up.
Yeah.
Because people either don't think that they're worth anything, so they don't put them up, or
right. That's yes. So, and you're not guaranteed one of them in a box. So, I wouldn't say they're case hits, but they're certainly not box hits.
Gotcha.
Next project I'm working on. I don't even know if I should bring it up. The 2016 Top Series 1 World Champions Auto and Auto Relic set.
Ooh.
So
that's gonna be a.
Yeah. Series 1, one of the things they always put out is like a relic, an auto relic, and an auto set of the previous year's World Series champion.
Yeah, so kind of a showcase. So like this year's would have been the Dodgers. They did a bunch of the gold insert relics and stuff of that nature for 25.
So in 16, that would have been the Royals from 2015. It's a very small set. It's actually pretty tiny, and I've not made any progress on this set in probably 3 or 4 years. The autos and auto relics are all out of 50, and I didn't learn about this set until like 2018, 2019. So I was real late to the game. Mm-hmm. Again, I don't know if I'll ever finish those. I actually need to go in and look to see what I actually am missing. Like, I don't even know exactly what I'm missing anymore. It's been so long since I've found anything.
Gosh, dang. I mean, yeah, that is a big. It's not a big ask, but it's getting into that falling off. You know, that 2011, 2010, 2009 to like 2017 era. There's a large fall off in sales that I've seen.
Sure, and also it's Royals fans. There's only 50 of them, and there's more than 50 Royals fans. As surprising as some people might find that to be, there are in fact more than 50 Royals fans out there.
One of us.
Those were gobbled up pretty quickly and stashed away into PCs, and those don't come up for sale very often.
Right.
So I'm happy to own the things that I do. I have I have the big names, but it's the Finally, not finally, because there's 2 more. 24 Big League To the Moon
To
PSA
the
10
Moons.
set. I got absolutely destroyed this week on a PSA return. Just completely destroyed. My LCS said, "Hey, got your shipment in. Come pick it up anytime." So I went in the next day, and
And no hints.
I didn't ask for any, and that's generally the way he said it is generally the way he would do it.
Okay. There wasn't
No.
hey, we're going to throw in an extra pack or something.
No. There were 4 cards. Actually, it's a 5-card submission. One of them was a Jack Caglione first Bowman autograph.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So,
Which, hearkening back to the last episode, those prices are dropping right now. So,
yes, they are.
I mean, maybe let them bottom a little bit.
Right.
I'm looking to scoop some up. Scoop one at least up.
So they came back. They're 3 8s and a 9. And the 9 is at least David Ortiz.
Are the 8s folks that
No.
what? No.
Henry Davis.
Yeah, well, but so it's going to be a quarter card on
Right.
something, so
Right.
it won't be that expensive to pick up. But then it's
Yeah. Then
you're
I
not
have
going to be able to move the 8.
No.
So
No. I can move a 9. I can't move an 8.
no,
So
with that die cut, and it's either got to be centering on that die cut, or there's got to be chipping, because it is a dark all around border, all of them. So that's part of the goal of. I'm speaking for you on this, but
you're not incorrect.
Part of the allure to a full 10 set is how hard it is to grade these at 10. It's a die cut. There's more edge. There's
Right.
plenty of chipping possible because it's a dark border all the way around front and back. And it's out of a quote unquote cheaper cardstock set out of Big League. Maybe not cheaper, but
No. It's an entry level.
Yeah, it's meant for buying kids to get them into it without breaking the bank.
Right.
So, it's a lofty goal.
Right. Right now, I have 7 currently 10s out of the 48, and I currently have at least 11 at grading still. At least 11.
So you could see,
I may have more
of the 48. And, yeah.
I may have more. We'll find out when they come back.
Okay.
I honestly don't remember. I got absolutely destroyed. It was so heartbreaking.
Yeah, and with like Henry Davis getting injured and all that.
And I looked. There are. I don't think there are any. There was certainly none for sale. No 10s for sale. Honestly, I would buy a 10.
Yeah.
just to not deal with the hassle at some point.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, you might be able to go to a show and have it out there and $5-10 maybe.
Maybe.
Just somebody see it for the novelty of it, but yeah.
And finally, something I am kind of working on. I have this nebulous idea of a ANG mini no number Royals set.
Okay.
Like I don't want to get all of them because I really don't care about Brian Bannister. Right? I'm sorry.
Are you looking in a specific year?
No.
Or just overall?
It's more player.
Okay.
Because they have done this since 2006, and they're not going to stop doing the no number sets.
Right.
So if I can pick up for less than $10 a one of these no number cards of like the big ones out of 2015 World Series, maybe some 2014 James Shields, maybe I haven't quite figured that one out yet. And Bobby and Vinny Pasquantino and Cole Reagans and some of those other bigger, more names that are current. Right?
Yeah.
That's about it. But I haven't really put that down. I recently, just today actually, I got a Mike Moustakas from 2014 today, so that was good. So yeah, the big names: Locane, Hosmer, Moose, Gordon, Giordano, Bobby.
That is one auto I want to work on,
Mm-hmm.
Giordano. But I mean, I know they're out there, anyways. Sorry, that's a...
So I do have a new goal. I
Yeah.
do have a new goal. I really want to pare down what I have. That is something that I really would like to work on. I don't have a specific number of what I would like, but and this includes like the box of cards of players that aren't PC. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I really do want to move those, and I don't want to do it through ComC. That's cheating. I could just put these boxes in put these cards in a box and just send it off and say, deal with it for me.
Yeah.
That would work, but I want to find another way. Honestly, if we ever set up at a show where we're doing a live show,
Yeah.
I might have a box, just like a box that says, these are $1 to $10 cards. You can flip through it as we're doing the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
I might do something like that.
You get pulled away, I get pulled away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the same. Actually, that rolls me right into my number 2.
Perfect.
It rolls me in working on either selling or what is my PC. That is, I think I've discussed it previously because I am new into collecting. I'm still truly working on what do I want to hold? What do I want to personally collect? What are my goals? I set out the rainbow for Johnny Russell because it was the last year that he was going to be in a Sporting KC uniform. And I had already sent off one of those cards to get graded anyways. So he was my favorite player for him. It was the last year that he was going to be in that uniform. But outside of that, I kind of set out for myself that, okay, 22 was going to be Bobby, 23 was going to be Gunnar, 24 was going to be Young Ho Lee. I was going to pick a rookie for each year, but then I realized coming into 25, there isn't a rookie in 25 that I really care about collecting. It's not that none of them are good. I mean, there's some guys that are, really, really shining, but just don't care about them at all.
So what kind of parameters are you kind of thinking about? I'm curious.
So right now, with paring down, as you said it, like my other PC box, I have my Bobby box, I've got my Gunner and my Lee box, but then I've got a box that's got other Kansas City players. I've got a box, the same box that has all of the 24 rookies from Jordan Lawler, J-Dom, Henry Davis, Skeens, Yamamoto. Actually, Yamamoto might be. He kind of falls into that 24. I already picked the Lee, but I really like Yamamoto. But like just selling, I tried to sell at the National. I tried to sell an Ellie De La Cruz of 99, PSA 10. What was it? The 1989 green refractor.
Green crackle foil
refractor to 99. It's a pop 2. Tried to sell it. A lot of people like, it's a beautiful card. That's just a sick hit. That's great, but there's no sales for it.
It's the downfall for Card Ladder, in my opinion, because everybody who looked at it said this is great,
but I don't have any history, so I don't know what I can spend on it.
So they can't, and because they can't. What be
do you
creative.
think What do you think it's valued? What do you value it at?
Mm-hmm.
$80? I value it at more than $80. I'm gonna hold on to it then.
Right.
That's
they can't think creatively.
Right. Exactly.
That bugs me.
Yes. So like I don't have a huge connection to Ellie, other than him being a phenomenal player and potentially a generational player as far as stealing, just base running in general goes. I mean, another Ricky
Power.
Yeah, and power. Another Ricky Henderson in that aspect. I think he's a great player, but I just don't have a connection to him, and he has a heck of a hobby. So I'd like to start paring that down. But a lot of the stuff that I have is either needs to get graded, and then this rolls me into number 3, needs to get graded, or I'm going to take the, not loss, because all of it's pack ripped. I'm at the point where not that I'm tired of ripping. Oh, dude, I love ripping, but ripping ain't easy.
Ripping ain't easy.
Ripping ain't easy. But I need to start paring this down. I really need to focus on what, I think I've started to find what I like.
What is it that you like? I'm curious.
Overall.
Because I'd like to be able to help you, because I keep sending you stuff every once in a while.
Overall, rookie or Bobby, rookie or Gunner, all that rookie year stuff. Or what I really love is like the Project 70, Project 2020, Project 100, the art style cards. So like Cosmic Chrome, I frickin' love Cosmic Chrome. Can't afford to rip a box of Cosmic Chrome. But I love the, oh gosh, dang it, what's the insert? It looks like Starry Night.
Okay.
They are just beautiful looking cards. I have the Bobby, I have the Gunner, I don't have the Lee. They're just beautiful looking cards because they look like they were painted. They're, I think it is the Starry. Like, I love art cards. I love stuff that people have taken inspiration from the sport and tried to make it. So that's where like Stadium Club or A&G doesn't necessarily have the art, but it feels portrait-esque.
Mm-hmm.
It feels more art-focused, and Stadium Club is more art-focused. That's what I'm finding myself leaning more into, are these just... So yes, that Salvi set that you sent me, most of that was Cosmic or Finest or things like that I really like that. Don't get me wrong, I like seeing the background, but a lot of the time, like, fine, if I want to see the background of a crowd, I can just go to a minor league game and just see the background of a crowd. Like, I can take my own picture of that. And, we've actually been in talks with somebody that does take baseball photography for a living, and that's one of the questions that I would love to ask him is, like, what makes a wonderful shot? Like, what makes an iconic shot? I think of that, like, Lawrence Butler, that law butt with Ricky Hendrick, like, that
Henderson Field logo.
Oh, my gosh.
Isn't that great?
Such a beautiful card.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff like that makes me just, that's what makes my jaw drop, is the art, is the photography. And half the time, some of them are just such a generic photo. Like, I hate the 2020 Bobby. Hate it. They did him so dirty on his frickin' face.
The Bowman first.
The Bowman first.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Terrible Photoshop.
It's a terrible Photoshop. Terrible, just generic ass background. It is so bad. I don't even want to collect that card, but it is one of his iconic cards. Going back to 2 real quick, it's just working on selling what I have and paring that down versus what I am actually wanting to hold.
I do think you need to consign the Ellie and the Yamamoto. I think that'll be your best bet, is just to let someone else auction it off for you.
Yeah. I think the Yamamoto that we're talking about is a Yamamoto Gold Crackle to 50, true rookie, PSA 10, again, Pop 4, again, no sales of it.
Yeah, because there's only 4 and no one wanted to guess.
Yeah. There's been one other of 50 sale, and it went for, I want to say it was like 8, like $7.99, somewhere in that. It's like 7 to 8 range. And I feel for it to be a 10 to come out of a hanger that way, to me, holds more of a premium. Hobby boxes are generally more protected, generally more cared for. For it to come out of a hanger, who the hell knows what kid picked that up and then threw it around and then it got put back.
This is a retail exclusive parallel, right?
Yes, it's a retail. So maybe it's cheaper because, it's a retail.
Right.
I'm not sold on selling that one yet.
Okay.
That's why I said earlier the Yamamoto
thing.
Then my third thing is I want to grade more for my PC, and that goes back to that tag comment earlier. Is it a question of uniformity, value, or protection? Because I can protect it with a one-touch. Uniformity, I can go with tag, but because I have one in it. Or do I view it as a long-term value if it's PC? If it's PC, I don't necessarily think it needs to be graded, but at the same time, I wouldn't mind having it be slabbed.
Sure.
So that'd be more of a question, A, for you, Dan, and B, for our audience to, chime in on.
Sure. I actually have kind of a very similar problem because I have the Mike Moustakas partial rainbow from 2016 Topps Chrome, which I don't know if I talked about on this before. I just barely kind of finished it within the last calendar year.
I think it might have been on the initial first show.
So the reason that I collect this card, other than it being a Mike Moustakas card, I was actually at the game where the photo was taken. It was Game 3 of the 2014 ALCS. And it is, look up Mike Moustakas 2014 ALCS Game 3, and you will find the play that I'm talking about. He's reaching over like a...
Over the tarp? No, it's not over the tarp. It's over
like
the rail.
Over the rail of where there are very, 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 very expensive seats.
Well, especially for that series.
Right. Yeah. To catch a foul ball. And it was a very important out in the game. And the shot came in from like right field because he's a third baseman. It came in from right field, so it's a really deep shot. It's of his back, and he's reaching over. His legs are, splayed out. I mean, it's just it's a really cool play. And I was there at that game, so I needed to collect that card, and I got everything but the super. I'm never going to that and the printing plates.
Well, he's told you that you're never getting the super, so
that and the plates, which I couldn't give two flips about plates. Never have cared about them. Yeah, the super is in a BGS black label.
Yeah, you're never getting that. From
that guy said that is locked up for life. So I honestly was never going to afford it, even if it wasn't in a BGS black label slab. So I'm not worried about it. I got what I need. The problem that I'm facing is every one of those cards that I own are raw, except the gold, which is, of course, a PSA 10.
So yeah.
So I'm in the same boat as you are in.
Do you grade it to have uniformity?
Mm-hmm.
Do you not care, or what are you looking at it for a long-term value?
Here's the conundrum I'm facing. First off, I didn't grade it personally. I would never have graded it. It was never going to be the plan. I purchased it that way because it was the first gold that I've seen come up in like 3 years.
Okay.
Right? So it's like, I have to get it, or I don't think I'm ever going to see one of these again. So I ponied up for the 10, but it's 10.
Yeah.
I
if
can't.
Any one of them comes back a 9.
I can't bust it out, can I?
No,
right?
No.
I know people who have done stuff like that because they just seriously don't like grading. Like that's a thing that they don't like. I just don't know what to do with that in that regard. Right now, I don't think I'm going to do anything, and I don't think I'm going to grade it. Personally, the rest of the run, I don't think I'm going to grade them.
Okay.
Because if I grade them, I would like them to be all the same grade. And if the 5 that I own, right, the red of 5, if that one comes back an 8 or a 9, it won't match, and I don't like that, so I just don't want to deal with it.
I'm half tempted, since this one's already a 9, just to send them, because if I do get 10s, if this is the only 9,
mm-hmm.
I don't think I would feel bad about that, because this was the first, my tag experiment that I did. I don't think I'm going to get 10s across, especially with tag. Again, I don't want to get into which grader, blah, 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 but I do kind of value tag 10s a little bit more than my thoughts.
My thoughts, if you do decide to go the route of getting them all graded just to get them encapsulated, go with tag.
Since that one's already there.
Since the one is already there, you like the slab. This is for your PC. You really have no intentions of selling them. Go with tag.
Okay.
That would, if you go that route.
Yeah, there's not a ton of value to these cards anyway. I mean, the of 10 that I can get is going for less than $30. So
right.
I mean,
yeah. If any of you have any thoughts about that, please get back to us.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, my 2 and 3, my kind of all bled together there. I'm sorry about that, but that was just a stream of consciousness rant, I guess.
Right.
Because I'm still trying to figure out exactly what my PC is. This is the only big goal other than collect every Bobby I can get my hands on. Any 23 gunner stuff I can get my hands on, and any 24 Lee stuff I can get my hands on.
Sure.
Ideally, my display is going to be of year rookie auto for each one of those players, a Bowman Spotlight of each one of those players, a gold series, 1 or 2 or update gold,
right.
Whatever it is, of those players numbered to that year. Great. And then
paper gold, not
paper
not chrome
gold. Yeah,
gold.
not chrome gold, paper gold numbered to that year. And then 2 cards that I really like of them. And that right now I've kind of pared it down to those 3. I want 5 cards, each of those. And that's the idea that I have.
Okay.
Outside of that, it kind of broke down with 25, and now that's got me questioning what I am collecting. So,
all right. Well, I have questions I think I can ask off air that may help you. Okay, so we're done, right?
I mean that's pretty much we've run through our list. The next bullet point on our show notes here was
we're going to do a group PSA submission.
Yeah,
now we've talked about tag.
Yeah, now that we've talked about tag, and it's not that I don't like PSA. They definitely hold the value in the hobby.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely are the most collected.
Yes.
So we are talking about doing a show just so we can submit them at the same time, hopefully get them back at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't see why there wouldn't be, but
we're going to send them in. We're going to send them in under the same
group submission.
Yeah.
We're going to go in with a group from the LCS. Just
so we each picked out 2 cards from our personal boxes, right?
Yes.
So let's alternate.
Okay.
You want me to go first? You.
I can go first.
Okay.
So this is one that we've
and we'll take pictures of these and post them on our Instagram.
Yeah. Yep. So this is actually one that we've talked about on the show because it was one that found going through. It was
Mitch's origin story.
My origin story. It's a Jeter die cut from what was this
2001
Pacific. Yeah, 2001 Pacific Gold Crown, not just Crown Royal. Gold Crown blue numbered to 100.
It's a beautiful card.
So a card, first of all, in the 2000-2001, in that era, numbered that low. And overall, it looks in pretty darn good condition.
And it's Jeter.
Mm-hmm. And numbered really low again.
I'll tell you what. I'll do the next 2 because the one you're holding is kind of a bombshell.
Yeah, it could be.
It can be. My first one that I'm going to send is a 2022 Bowman's Best Bobby Witt Jr. rookie refractor. It's just a regular base normal refractor. This is strictly PC. Personally, I don't really plan on selling it. It is a favorite set of mine. It's a favorite player of mine.
That's the 22, right?
22.
You said, okay.
22 Bowman's Best.
Because wasn't technically the 21 Bowman? No, never mind.
So you're thinking of the 19 Bowman's Best
that's
insert?
Right. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that you have.
Right.
The atomic that you have, yeah. Never mind. Sorry. Yep.
It's okay. We'll get to that card eventually at some point. So yeah, that's on the list. And then I also would like to send in my... also 2022. Those 2022 boxes are starting to get a little bit more valuable again. Mm-hmm. It is this 2022 Allen and Ginter mini framed auto of Cal Raleigh. It is a rookie card of his. That year.
Rookie auto, on card auto. The framed minis. I mean, it's a mini card on card auto that then has been put into a frame. Then I don't want to say waxed over, but sealed over.
Yeah, there's a thin plastic covering that. Yeah, I pulled this out of a blaster, I think, actually.
Yeah. A&G, we may not have said it yet, but A&G, I believe, is both of our low end favorite set, I guess.
It's hard to call it low end because there are some absolutely massive hits that can come out of it.
Yeah,
they're super rare, but they're out there.
Yeah, it's not low end, but it's still in that entry level of price point.
Sure. So those are the 2 that I'm going to send. And what is that monster you're holding?
Yeah, so I have 97 Hoops Rock the House Jordan foil, card number 6 of 10 in the set. It looks really freaking good. I mean, it just shines in this light right now.
Yeah.
It's a really, really, really pretty card. Get to it real quick, but I still have the PSA auction prices realized up. By the way, I just looked it up on Card Ladder. A PSA 8 just sold for $249 2 days ago. So a PSA 8 sold for over $250. I think it's bare minimum worth grading. Pop is $150 of the PSA 8s. There's 58 of the PSA 9s and 19 of the 10s. The most recent sale of a 10 is $12,327.
Yeah, 90s inserts of Jordan. What are you gonna? And they're shiny.
Yeah, when I was first going through my father-in-law's box of cards or tote of cards,
that'd be a pretty big windfall.
yeah, it wasn't exactly one that I had earmarked. Everybody's going to scream at me right now, but it's still in a screw down. It is a slotted screw or an offset screw down.
Yeah,
so it's not squished.
It's inset.
It's inset. There we go. There's the words. So it is not. But after seeing that price, after going back through the tote after the Origin Stories episode and checking some of the things in the tote and seeing what a 10 would run, I've been scared to even pull it out of the box to even look at it. That is stupid money.
Yeah. I've got some expensive cards. You may blow me out of the water when this return comes back.
I don't know if I've got the cash to pay for the freaking return.
It will be an upcharge.
If it's,
you may have to take out a credit card.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a 10, it will be a very expensive upcharge. If it's a 9, PSA has it at $400 for average value for auction price. So it wouldn't be, but if it comes back at 10 and oh my
yeah,
goodness.
when I get the note, because if you don't mind, I'm planning on taking. I'll take them all down to
just
the.
take them.
I'll just take them, and then So when I get a notification from Scott, it's like, hey, your return's back, and we got an upcharge. I got good news for you, Mitch.
Oh, jeez Louise.
I got good news and some bad news.
I mean, it's only Pop 19. If it, for some reason, see that number jump, oh my gosh, I don't even know. But,
well, we will cross that bridge when it gets here.
Yeah.
And it'll probably be 3 months or something like that.
Yeah. Now, I mean, we're running late on time. I think we can maybe pare this down.
Let's do it. Let's do the question.
All right. Adding something that was on our docket from day one of things to do during the show.
We're only doing it 2 months late into the show. But,
yeah.
Whatever.
The random Sam question of the day? Question mark?
Yeah.
Wife just likes to pose the, what would you do? Or what ifs? Or what?
Hypotheticals.
Hypotheticals. There we go. Her question for us today is, what would be your walk-up music?
What would be my walk? I actually know exactly what I'm going to choose. This is something I think about
well, go first, because,
far more often than I probably should as a 40-year-old male. I'm a Clutch fan. I love Clutch.
Okay.
They're not a super popular band, but they're popular enough.
Blues metal, basically.
Blues metal with a little bit of weed. Basically.
Yeah, it's stoner metal with blues.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all the same genre, but yeah.
Yeah, so it would be a very specific point. One of the refrains from Red Horse Rainbow from Clutch off of the album Pure Rock Fury would be my walk-up music, which
just a refrain from that or some sort of verse or something in there.
So that would be my walk-up music, which I will insert here at least a short amount of time. I will insert here. There it is.
All right. On the spot. I think one of mine, I can narrow it down to maybe 3 right off the bat. Number 1 would maybe be the song, some part of the song, 2 Beers In by Free Throw. Generally, it goes 2 beers in. It already feels like it's going to be one of those nights to forget. Yeah, good Midwest emo there. Yeah, not necessarily a hype song, but gosh dang it, it feels like it's appropriate. 2 actually would partly be our intro. Like, I would love to bring
it's
that.
a great song.
I would love to bring that to the majors. Just bring that.
RoboFlow by
Pomeroy.
Mm-hmm.
It does. I remember swimming back in the thousands, and we would listen to that before our relay took off, before we started our relay, and everybody's just kind of rap metal into it. And,
yeah, I would pop that album into my CD player in my truck.
And Dan's gonna groan,
pickup.
or Dan's gonna groan at this one, or it would be probably something 90s country, maybe some friends in low places. Some friends in low places.
That's so basic.
I mean, it is, but I mean,
I
it's
get
gonna
it.
get.
And here's the sad. I know the words to that song. So,
Mr. Brightside.
Okay.
Okay. So like
you've redeemed yourself.
So those are my 4.
Okay.
Mr. Brightside's Our Generation's Don't Stop Believing, or
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah. So, anyways, with that.
Oh, we have a pack to open, don't we?
Oh, we do have a pack to open.
All right. So the reason I have this pack, I don't know if you know this, but for this week only, which means by the time this airs, it'll be out of theaters. But for this week only, they re-released the very first live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, which came out in 1990. I had never seen it in theater because I was only 4 years old when it was out in theaters. But I had it on VHS, and I think I wore out the tape. Like,
That's
seriously.
fair. Yeah.
So I knew I needed to see it in theater. But because of that, I also thought I need to open some early 90s wax. So went to the LCS and I picked up a box of 91 Upper Deck. And I opened up everything but two packs. I actually pulled one of those multi-exposure Ricky Henderson cards out of it. Also pulled like 15 Tim Raines cards. I couldn't get 2 of the flippin' Ricky cards, but
there is in 91 Upper Deck. There is a Michael Jordan,
the Jordan SP1.
Yeah, SP1. Yeah,
there's that in there. Oh, and you can also pull very rare, but they're in there a Hank Aaron autograph. Yeah.
Well then,
they're in there. So here we go. I'm going to open up the pack. Here it is. And by the way, I don't know if you remember these. These are like kind of a foily paper pack, so not really wax anymore. Oh, it's such a good sound, isn't it?
Also, we did throw one of them into the ton.
Yes.
Of the 2.
All right. Tom Pagnazzi. Nazi. I'm going to go with Nazi.
Probably for the better.
Mark Eichhorn. Eichhorn is Finkel.
Damn it, you beat me to it.
Hubie Brooks. Kevin Seitzer. Jeff Bagwell. Eric King. Greg Olson. 1G Greg Olson. Heathcliff Slocum, Vince Coleman, Sandy Alomar Jr. This is actually a pretty decent pack. Bo Jackson in a White Sox uniform, of course.
Oh, Bojack.
Frank Viola, Brian Downing, and the Trapper Keeper sticker, Cubs. Oh, and John Farrell.
Oh, I have a guy at work that would love this. Or we can add it. I can add it next to the Cubs sticker that's on our brewery door.
I have 8 more of them. So
well, I will throw this on our brewery door next to the Cubs sticker that I got for walking up the stairs at Wrigley at the National.
The collation was not a thing in the early 90s.
Yeah.
I got 8 teams. Every pack comes with one of those hologram stickers. I got 8
and you
total
got the
teams.
Same.
And there are 36 packs. I got 8 teams.
There we go. So speaking of stickers, we do have stickers now. So I mean, they might be going out with some of you folks, or to some of you folks, just
when we sell stuff.
When we sell stuff, I generally anything that I sell on eBay has gotten one. Same thing with collects. Anything that I've sold there has gotten one. Just spreading the word. But yeah, there are stickers that we have. We missed the National by a few hours.
Yeah, it came in the day that you left.
11. My flight was supposed to leave at 6. I actually left at about 10, and it showed up about 11. So I missed it by a few hours, and we weren't going to pay for overnight shipping to the hotel. That was going to cost about the same amount as the pack of stickers cost. So we do have them. They'll be floating around out there. They're not going to be widely in the world, but
very good.
Yeah, I think that's it.
So yeah, please follow us on Instagram, Brewer Breaker Podcast. Email is brewerbreakerpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for this this extended rant from us. I'm the brewer.
I'm the baker.
Have a great one.
Wow.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah.
I feel great about that.
That was the Brewer and the Baker of Baseball Card Podcast. Thanks for listening, and be excellent to each other.